Okay, so if we look at those two setups, with the left-hand one, if I said to you what sort of shot you're going to play, you would think, well, you're playing a full shot there, aren't you? Because that's kind of how you set up, okay? And then your length of backswing now will show us you're not trying to go full. But even so, for a 50-yard shot, not so far back, but now you're making a full setup and a half swing. And then as you come in the golf ball here now, trying to sort of take the power off it because you don't know how far it's going to go, lean back and you just whiz it across the ground super low, okay? So the changes are narrower stance. Like I said, if the foot was back here, the ball position would seem to be further forward. By bringing that foot in now, it gives the impression that that ball now is just near your back foot. Now you can move that ball position around a little bit if you want to. Doesn't want to go too far forward. Equally, doesn't want to be too far back, to the old Goldilocks effect, I suppose. But setup is narrower. Open up that foot. That's going to have two things. One, help put your weight forward slightly. You can just push that front knee forward and just put a bit of pressure on that right side, and it will open up your right hip and right knee to help us turn through the ball a bit easier. Yeah, you've got less momentum with this shot, okay? Then from a swing perspective, if you go back to here, that's going to be 10 yards. These are just guesses, 30 and so on, okay? So as you go back, you create the power you want and then effectively hit it almost as hard as you want, obviously under control and realistically. You're not going to smash as hard as you can, but this here now, we're going back to there. That's kind of your 50-yard swing there, you see? So that the 40 is kind of about here. The club's, I guess, somewhere up here. That's about your 50-yard swing, okay? Then we can turn through the golf ball. Good strike, as we can see. Your hands now ahead of the golf ball impact. Your chest now is ahead of the golf ball impact. That's all good. When you finish, you turn through fully. There's no quit on this shot. If we watch it kind of in full speed, as you swing through, you hit that quite firm, but you just took a lot of the power out of the shot. There's no power in that swing. Sending the ball too far, and the connection, if you strike a wedge properly and use the loft of the golf club, the ball goes a lot higher and therefore not so far. And that's what you want in these shots. It's a nice high shot that lands quite softly, not a ball whizzing through really far, okay? So adjust those setups. We'll do a few little chip shots in the other room now, okay? But even to add to the video here now, the setup's going to be even smaller, You basically, as you get really close, and we're talking now green side, we're talking almost feet away from the hole, so 20, 30 feet rather than 30, 40 yards, okay? Going to really shrink it down, and the swing's going to get a lot smaller again. All right? Does that make sense though with those sort of changes though, yeah? Cool, lovely. Okay, mate, good stuff.